Alright, buddy, coming to the green here. Pace car's gone. You ready? Green flag, green flag. Outside. Still there. Clear.
All right, and we are through lap 1 here in race number 10 in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. We had an unbelievably good qualifying effort of 7th, and Clint Boyer is about to uproot us out of our 7th place spot. Yeah, we can stay ahead of him there. Yeah, so I was pleasantly surprised. I think having run all those laps in the nationwide race definitely helped with us getting such a good spot, because I had a good rhythm down from the nationwide race. And yeah, so we start 7th today, 100% difficulty, 120 laps, 2 times pit wear, so we will be making a pit stop in this race. But we do feel relatively quick, surprisingly, for Richmond. So yeah, we'll see what happens throughout this race. Hopefully we get a nice long green flag run like we did in the nationwide race. That would be ideal. And ideally, we can get up there and run with the leaders. Well, heck, we practically are one of the leaders. We're in the top 5. We'll be 5th at the line. We're about as fast as Reagan, if not maybe a tick faster, but I'm not pushing the issue this early on, only because we can see the leaders, and if we can save some tires right now, that would be fantastic, because tire wear will play a factor at about 30-40 laps. And it seemed like yesterday in the nationwide race when I ran it, well, I think that one got posted on, I forget which day that one got posted on. Bear in mind, remember, I'm doing this from the, I'm posting these, but when you're seeing them, but I'm recording them well in advance. But yeah, we didn't run, like the top 5, they all stuck together for the most part through the entire race, so I don't really have a bad feeling about us just chilling for a minute or two. I feel like we'll be able to stay with the leaders most of this race. So yeah, up to 4th. When we come here for the fall race, we might have to up the difficulty a little bit if we're going to run this good at Richmond. Remember, we ran 98% nationwide, and we were going to get lapped. And we're running 100% Cup, and we're trying to break into the top 3 by what, lap 10? Well, we're on 9, but
outside. Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
Here we go. We might get
Still out there.
3rd now. Yeah, there we go.
Still there. 23.
We are the defending winner of this
Go get these
race.
2 in front now.
We won this race in the spring last season. Why is Allmendinger stopped down there? No caution. Yeah, we'll just sit for a second. Not going to push the issue on Biffle there. We'll get him off at the front stretch here.
Outside. 23. 6, 1, stay low.
I'm sorry, Greg. I didn't realize you needed that much room. No damage, thankfully. Alright, well, Kyle's what? We were 1.7, we're 1.76, so we might not actually be as fast as Kyle Busch. So we might have a hard time with Kyle, but so yeah, he's a bit faster, it looks like. So I'm not gonna push the issue trying to catch him right now. Lap traffic will bring him back to us. And the cars did what it did in the nationwide race. It felt really weird. I think it was getting sucked to the wall. I didn't want to turn it down. But yeah, saving the tires, just riding here. I think we'll slowly reel Kyle in as the race progresses, as long as it stays green flag. Allmendinger, he's not even being listed as out, so I don't know if he blew up, but I thought I saw smoke, so he's probably just getting towed in right now. We're reeling him back in very slowly. Yeah, Allmendinger's coming back out on the track. That's weird. That happened with Wimmer in the nationwide race too. So now we reeled him in. That was a good chunk of time. 0.3 that time. Where is... Let's get a Robbie Gordon update. He's 29th, so he'll probably be like 5th by the time the race ends. Where's Jeff? Jeff is up to 9th. Jeff Gordon we're talking about there. Carl Edwards, he is 10th. Quapple rounds out the top 5 in points. He is 12th. Kyle Busch, he comes in here 7th in the points. He doesn't have a win this season. Ooh, he locked up a little bit there. He doesn't have a win to this point on the season. The first one in the top 6 in points coming in without a win is Carl. Everyone else there has a win. Still can't believe how well Quapple, Rudiman, Menard, they're all faring, but aside from Quapple being in 12th, the usual cast of characters pretty much in the top 10, with the exception of, well, he's been pretty much a usual suspect this season anyway, David Reagan. He's running in the 6th position. And just go to the outside of Sterling Marlin here. My car did not like that move.
Clear all around, all clear.
We gained a big chunk on Kyle Busch this last lap. Tires aren't too bad actually. We're doing a pretty good job on the tires, just not driving it too hard, and I think that's paying dividends for us right now. Because we are reeling in Kyle Busch. Like I said, I figured we could slowly reel him back. And the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. We are bringing him back to us. The two of us have pulled out to a big lead on 3rd place Jimmy Johnson. He's 5 seconds back. Now Kyle leading laps really isn't going to hurt us too much, but the added benefit of him being in front of us right now is he is going to open up the lanes for the lap traffic. We don't have to worry about him getting super aggressive behind us. Yeah, I wasn't even going to try diving under Kyle there because I figured he would go under Yaley.
Outside, clear air. Clear all around, all clear.
David Rudiman, excuse me, Michael McDowell. And then Joe Nemechek, and that looks like Patrick Carpentier.
Outside.
Leaderboard confirms that.
23.
Let's just give him a little push here, get him through there. We got a nice open bit of track in front of Patrick Carpentier. That would be a perfect time if we are going to pass Kyle to make that move. I don't trust that he's not going to cut down in front of me, so I'm just going to ride that out for a moment. Is he going to make it? How come he's not cutting down to pass him?
Yellow's out, you're clear if you need it.
What is... Why are we stopping? Oh, they're wrecking big in front of us.
Closed is this time. Pit road's closed is this time. Inside. Slow on the bottom.
Alright, so now we'll just scoot up here to the top.
Clear. Inside. Clear.
Well, that's going to be a handful of cars a lap down.
Yellow's out.
That was interesting.
Let's get caught up.
So that'll be our first caution. Do we pit? Alright, so we're ahead of the pace car by quite a bit, so we're going to park it. We gotta wait for the pace car here to catch up. And then we have a bunch of lap cars though. I don't know what they're going to do.
Pit road is open.
Alright, we'll pit, I guess.
Pit road speed 40, 25, 100 seconds.
I think I can see them pitting in my mirror, so we're okay. We have no damage. Yeah, tires, fuel. Let's do it up. Alright, where's our stall? There we are. Let's see, Carl Edwards already on pit road, so that can't be good for Edwards. Wonder I have no volume in my right speaker. Wait. Oh, God, you're kidding me. We lost first gear.
40, 25, 100 seconds. Dig hard.
Alright, so let's go take a look, see what brought out caution number 1, and we'll come back for the green flag. Alright, so the reason for caution number 1, Carl Edwards off of turn 2 gets slow. Everyone starts checking up, and they look like they're going to be fine, doing good, but these guys all keep going to the bottom to try to pass each other, and then Kenseth says, alright, I'm not going to go any lower, and he goes up into Hamlin, and they all start collecting each other. McMurray takes a shot. Junior, Stewart, Kane, he gets decked. Riggs decks him. Blaney decks Kane. Robbie goes into Kane. And everyone just starts piling in. And then here are the leaders, us and Kyle. And Kyle doesn't look like he really drives in that hard. He just makes contact there. I don't know how that qualified him to feel the need to retire his car, but the majority of these cars ended up retiring after this, so yeah, that's caution 1. Let's take one more look on board, and we'll also take one look see Jamie. Another angle of the accident here. McMurray, boink, took a hard hit right into there. On board with Jamie here. Let's see what he sees. Oh, he got ricocheted off of Regan. I missed that. And we'll do one onboard camera here from Matt Kenseth. Yeah, it's initially where it all started. Ooh, yeah, he took a shot. Might have been a short track, but those are some hard hits, actually. That explains why a bunch of them did probably go out. So they weren't done crashing, actually. I was just about to go back, and I heard a noise from the Matt Kenseth ride on. This is, they tagging up here. Surprisingly, Haley kept going. Does Kane hit him? Nah, Kane just squeezes by. But this might be where Kyle gets taken out, because they all start... Wow! Wow. Oh my gosh. Riggs went airborne on top of Reed Sorensen. So this is what took those guys out. We're all getting towed in. That's why they're disappearing. But wow. Oh my goodness. One last view. Here you go. Look at how high Riggs got. Nemechek. Jeez. That explains why those guys are out. Alright, so as we're getting ready to take the green flag here, look at the list of the DNFs. We got Casey Kane, Kyle Busch, Mark Martin, Jamie McMurray, Scott Riggs, Reed Sorensen, Dave Blaney, and Joe Nemechek. Allmendinger's still 43rd, 7 laps down. Carl Edwards is 34th, 2 laps down. And then Kenseth, Menard, Carpanier, Kyle Petty, Michael McDowell, Sterling Marlin, Sam Hornish, JJ Yaley, and Robbie Gordon are 1 lap down, 25th through 33rd.
Green flag.
We're gonna have to start. We're starting from second, but I don't want to jump the start so much on them. But Allmendinger is slow. We're on fresh tires, so we just gotta take it a little bit easier.
Correct. Inside. Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
Johnson tried to get a run on us there, but wasn't able to do it.
Yellow's out.
And another caution is out, so that should be interesting. Curious what that's about. So we're not going to pit. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the caution, and we'll come back for the green. All right, caution number 2. I just saw a little bit of it. It was Kyle, and look who it is spinning out. Kyle Petty. It's Carl Edwards. So it looks like he just turns Kyle around, going down the back straightaway. And guess that was enough for the caution. Huh. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. We don't often just start zooming around the track like this, but we're gonna just do it for a quick scan. Yeah, nothing else. So yeah, that was the caution. Thank you, Carl Edwards. No real reason, I guess, to view that one again. Let's just get back to the green flag. Alright, so we're getting ready to go green. Looking at the standings, I can't figure out what caused that caution, so I'm not even going to begin to speculate. Other than maybe some BS thing happened on pit road, I don't know.
Pace car's gone. Stay ready.
Alright, so we're getting ready for the green. Gonna not try to cheese the AI with a really crazy good start. Alright, once across the line, it's fair game, especially because we have to start second gear. We still have fresh tires, so we gotta just be a little easy on her. For a couple laps, let it warm up. They're probably really cold now that we ran 2 cautions on them.
Inside.
Johnson just got a killer run on us there.
Still there. 3. Still there. Clear all around. All clear.
I wonder if now, because Kyle's out, if Johnson's gonna kind of be as strong as Kyle Busch was the early part of this race. That's a shame too. It's funny because I was never a big Kyle Busch fan, but literally my boss asked me today, he's like, who would be your second driver next to Chase? And I was like, it's a toss-up between Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch. I never thought I'd say that I actually like Kyle Busch. Let's see, we got Johnson leading. We're in second, Burton third, Gordon fourth, Reagan rounds out the top 5. Yeah, I guess Johnson's kind of taken over for Kyle Busch in this race as far as who's the strong card in the AI department. Because we're keeping Burton at bay pretty easily. Yeah, it's Jeff Burton.
23.327.
But Johnson's pulling away. Oh, here comes Burton as soon as I mention it. I'm just going to give him the inside.
Stay high.
Somebody spun down the backstretch.
Clear all around, all clear. Inside.
Who is that? That's
Stay high.
Vickers.
23.
All right.
High, stay high. Still there.
Don't think we're
Clear all
driving
around, all
any
clear.
differently than, yeah, our lap times are about the same as we were driving earlier, so they are getting
Still
stronger
there.
as the run goes on, or as the race goes on, I should say,
Still there.
which is weird, because I'm
Still there.
fairly used to us being the strong one at the end of the long run, so
Still there.
that could be a slightly problematic for us as this race goes on, if it stays green especially. We are about 17 laps short, 59, 76, 17, yeah. So we're about 17 laps short.
23.399.
So we will have to pit. So if we take good care of the tires, don't let the leaders out of our sight, this could be a wreck because of Paul Menard. Our handling's gone out the window for some reason too.
Still there.
Yeah, if we don't let the leaders out of our sight, we could maybe get away with a, you know,
Still there.
2-tire pit stop or no tires on our final stop and be okay.
Stay
Carl
high.
Edwards.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
If I didn't want to see this thing run out green, I'd dump him.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear. 24.067. Outside.
Nothing says I can't give him a shot though.
Stay low.
I'm not going to let him
Clear
get
all
any
around, all
chances
clear.
of getting any of those laps back. There he comes right back under us though.
Still there. 23.689. Clear all around, all clear.
Not going to burn up my tires messing around with Carl Edwards though. I gotta kind of stay disciplined here. I don't want to, yeah, just don't risk it. We've had too many incidences where the AI does something goofy in front of us and we pay the price, or we misjudge how close they are behind us and have been clipped. So almost to the halfway point in this race. Let's see, Johnson, Burton, Gordon, Reagan, us, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, David Rudiman, Greg Biffle, and then Denny Hamlin are your top 10. Hamlin needs a good run. He's had some bad races lately. And I think we're starting to kind of get the edge on these guys again.
Stay low.
So we slide under David Reagan. We're going to try to slip up in front of him. And I guess we'll attack Gordon too as we go into turn 1.
Still out there. Still out there. Clear all around, all
And
clear.
we get Gordon. Alright, now we're going for Burton. Seems just like our tires just need a little time to warm up and then we're good. So,
23.2.
yeah, I thought about it, but
Good work.
thought better of it. Not going to dive bomb him. Don't want a chance sliding up into him. I think we'll have a good run off at 4 here that we'll be able to get him though.
Outside.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Is that Junior up there? Yeah, Junior's in 30th. This would be putting Junior 2 laps.
23.078. You'll get him, buddy. You'll get him. You're at him now. Keep racing. You're way better than
Johnson
these
being
guys.
held up by his teammate right there is actually going to help us make up some of this ground. But it does appear that just because Kyle Busch is out doesn't mean that there's a new challenger for that spot in the AI ranking as who's going to be the dominant AI car in the race. Looks like Johnson's fallen into that role. Because Kyle Busch was pulling on him. We were pulling on him by a good chunk too in the early stages of this race, and now he's the one doing the heavy lifting for the AI. Junior's not giving up without a fight to stay only one lap down. He's right there still. But as long as everything goes according to plan, he won't be the next car behind Johnson in very long.
Still there. Still there. Clear all around.
Because we are taking that spot. We got too good of a run off turn 2 to waste that.
Clear. Outside.
Move under Petty. These guys could be
No pressure out back. We'll keep you posted.
slightly irritating.
Clear.
Johnson practically just tried to turn us. I'm sorry, I didn't have the special ability to drive through Sterling Marlin there. Gonna go high on him, low on Yaley. Screw you, Johnson.
Still there.
You deal with them.
Clear all around. All clear.
Let's watch you just transform your car to go through those two. My goodness. Thankfully, we didn't spin. Tell you what, though, if that was Carl Edwards, whoo, that'd be a different story. Probably would have let him get in front and then just turned him. So Johnson's lucky he's driving a blue 48 instead of a red 99.
Clear.
Allmendinger goes another lap. And we set sights on Sam Hornish at halfway here. I'm blown away with how good we're running at Richmond. In both series, to be honest.
Inside.
I should have figured we were going to have a pretty decent day when I qualified 7th. But we qualified up in the front before at Richmond. I forget which season it was. I want to say it was 2006 spring race. And, or was it the fall? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was 2006. If anyone remembers, someone down in the comments can remind me. But I know we had a really good qualifying start and spot, and yeah, it didn't finish out so good. I wanted to dive under Michael there so bad. But we'll just be patient, we'll just go around on the outside.
Clear all around, all clear.
We're out to a 3-second lead over Jimmy.
Outside.
I'm wondering if the 2 times where is what's
Stay low.
creating these circumstances where we just run away.
Outside. 23.
Because if that's the case,
Stay low.
it's kind of not what I really want to do.
Still out there.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like winning.
Clear all around.
I just don't like it to come
Outside.
too easy.
Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
And it's not like this is coming too easy. We're having to be patient and not wreck, but jeez, we got a massive front lead.
Outside. Still there.
Was Kurt even? Yeah, he's
Clear all around,
20th,
all
so
clear.
he's a new driver to the lap down club, so I don't think he was even in the accident, and we're like just smoking him. But like we're 67 laps in. I'm not gonna.
Inside.
Ooh, Kenseth, sorry, buddy. Thought he was just gonna give me the outside.
Clear all around, all clear.
I I think going forward, we just got to run the Cup Series at 102. And in turn, bump up the trucks. But you can't have the trucks higher difficulty than the Nationwide, so we got to bump up Nationwide. Like we were doing, what did I say it was? 96, 98, 100? Go like 100, 101, 102.
Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
But I don't want to make it impossible for us to win. I want to make it a challenge, not a nightmare. Might as well just go to the outside.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Is Bobby gonna give me the room?
Inside, still there.
No. We're gonna make him give us the room. Apparently.
Stay high.
I probably could have gone up a little bit higher. He could have gone lower. We'll call it a racing incident and leave it at that.
Clear all around, all clear.
We get through Truex here. Clint Boyer's the last car on the lead lap. He's 15th.
Outside.
And he's 15th, one lap down.
Clear.
We have a 7-second lead over Johnson. So at this point, we're kind of just going into cruise control. We can go 33 more laps.
1, 3, 2, 6.
Might as well put on 4 tires when we pit. My goodness, we're gonna have a big enough lead. Travis Quapple, thank you. Paul Menard, thank you.
Still out there. Clear.
There's Kyle Petty. Yeah, I mean, they're just crawling right now. All signs kind of indicate that they're probably gonna be pitting soon, I would imagine. Maybe they didn't take tires on that pit stop. And we only got out so far ahead to stay in the lead because we had lap cars in between us and them.
Outside.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of to why we have so much of a faster car than anybody at this track right now.
1, 3, 5, 6, 3. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Elliot's really hanging on my right rear there.
All clear.
Gonna get a good run. We'll go lap Yaley.
Clear.
We'll make another lap and Almendinger. He actually hit us. He's coming to pit road. I kind of thought he might be as when I saw him make that cut to try to get down like right away behind Tony Stewart. So we might want to be a little careful with this pack here because they might be coming to pit road. Some of them anyway. I think we should transition our line up to the outside for a little bit just to play it safe because I don't know what their strategy is going to be.
Inside. Clear, clear.
And we have plenty of time between us and second place that we can kind of cautiously maneuver through this traffic. And as I say that, we're about to just dip.
Be 3 wide, outside. Be 3 wide, outside. 149. Clear all around, all clear.
We had a good enough run. I just saw an opportunity. Figured I'd take it. Now, is that a pit-in move Ryan Newman made, or is that a pass-in move? Pass-in. Alright, we'll go here. We'll go to the outside of Vickers.
Inside. Still there. Stay high.
We're going to crowd him so he can't get off that turn as good.
All clear. Outside.
That way we can scooch in front of him and get under Ryan Newman.
Clear all around,
like we just did. Alright. Well, point-wise, Carl Edwards, he's not running so hot. Robbie Gordon's not running so hot. Yeah, Carl's in 24th. Robbie's out. So he's going to finish 35th. And then the other two drivers who are in the top 5 in points with us are GF Gordon, who's 4th, and Quapple, who's 14th. So Quapple won't even get a top 10 as of now. But GF Gordon, he's going to probably move to 2nd in the points. But he'll still be 3rd in the playoff, or the chase, because he only has the 1 win. This would put us up to the sole #1 position if we can, you know, hang on for it to win. The win, not the win. With our 3rd win of the season. But we won, what, 3 or 4 early on? I feel like we could probably get McDowell. We won 3 or 4 early on, and then we still didn't win the championship, unfortunately. But this would just give me hope that we're at least pacing to do good in one series. Because nationwide, I don't know how we're gonna cut back on, or cut that deficit we're in over there. How we're gonna cut it down. Because Carl Edwards just seems to be running top 10 every single race.
Still there.
And we've had our fair share of issues. Allmendinger's in front of us again, I just realized. And we are 20 laps from pit in, 19. So we're going to be doing that pretty close to the finish.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Jeez Louise. There's only 5 cars on the lead lap.
23.9. Outside. Clear.
There's Reagan, Gordon, Burton, and a little farther up would be Jimmy Johnson. We have such a big lead that we could probably pit. Not have to worry about losing any spots. Well, we probably would lose the lead, but I mean, we wouldn't go a lap down. It actually would be beneficiary for the whole race if we pit early, because, wow, we drove in way too hard there. Because if we pit first, let's say a caution comes out, odds are we're not going a lap down with where we stand. So we wouldn't be putting a ton of cars a lap down. Wow, Marlin. There's our caution. As they're pitting. What was that? Like, did he not go to the wall, or was there a car out there? I didn't hear 3 wide call or anything. I knew we were under Marlin, but I didn't think we were that close to him. Oh wait, what am I trying to keep up with them? I gotta wait for the pace car. I mean, we're obviously gonna pit. We gotta park and wait for the pace car. But we're gonna wait down here because we're gonna pit. What the heck? Burton's dead. Is Gordon dead too?
Let him go.
This is turning into a disaster.
Pit road speed 40, 25, 100 seconds. Pace car in 4.
I hope Gordon's not wrecked out too. They're hitting the pit road wall. I can hear them. I don't remember having this as an issue last time we were here. We've ran this track a few times.
Alright, buddy, here we come.
Might as well repair the damage while you're at it, guys.
Down the back.
So we're gonna get through this pit stop. How much damage did we get? There we go.
To the grass here, pace car, center 3 and 4 now. Pit road speed 40, 25, 100 seconds.
Alright, so Gordon's out.
Right behind. 43.
Accident. Man. Jeff Burton's out. Accident. David Gilliland's out. Kyle Petty's
You're
out.
clear.
Let's go take a look at the caution, and then we'll go back for the green flag. Alright. Our third caution. We can kind of rest easy. It wasn't entirely our fault. We were underneath Sterling, and Matt turned Sterling into us. So it was nothing about us giving him, not giving him enough room or anything. It was Matt Kenseth just dumping the 09, and then, Kyle Petty clips him. Allmendinger gets involved. Allmendinger gets clipped on the back end there. Does Kurt run into him? No. I think that should be it. Yeah, I don't think these guys are going to run into him. At least I'd hope not. David Gilliland looks very promising. Yep. Mikey hits him. Marlin's up in the wall. That's right, this is the incident. So these guys are all smashed up there. And then, who are we waiting on? Boyer, Renard. Here's the 24. There's the 31. So they're coming up. And we're going to probably just scan the camera with them. So, pardon the craziness of the camera here. I know we don't do this way, but we're just rolling with it. So, Gilliland hit the pit road barrels. These guys all dip low. They make it through. Johnson doesn't. He clips them, and then Gordon misjudges the barrels. Collects Jeff Burton. Fun at Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. It's those barrels, man. They're lethal. We'll ride on board with Sterling Martin for the initial cause of the caution. Took a nasty hit from Kyle Petty. And then Gilliland just being David Gilliland. And everyone just starts booping and banging off each other. And then obviously the barrel stuff with the others, but let's go back to the green flag. Well, we're here. Ugh, you can see it all happening in the mirror. Well, we're about to take the green. Welcome to the lead lap, David Reagan. The only other car on the lead lap. Yeah, 27 to go.
Alright, buddy, coming to the green here.
Gordon's out, Gilliland's out, Burton's out, Petty's out. These cup races are becoming just loaded with attrition.
Green flag.
Alright, we're going now.
3, 4, 8.
Might as well just throw it in fourth and just go into cruise mode, because it's basically going to be the last 26 laps. It's so frustrating to have such a good fun race, in the nationwide, and then we come to the Cup Series. I do more for the intros, like this is the Cup Series, it's the Premier Series, and longer races and stuff like that, and we just keep getting stinkers, I feel like. It's frustrating. I mean, I hope they're entertaining, but it's definitely a good rebound from the last race at Talladega, but I forget, where did we race before Richmond? Why am I blanking on this? Phoenix. We won Phoenix. So we're going for back-to-back, it looks like, is what we're trying for. Which is exactly what we did last season. We won at Phoenix and we won at Richmond. Yeah, we're out to an 8-second lead. Bye, Reagan. Might have to go to the bathroom. I'll just pull into the infield. Hop in one of the porta potties. Maybe have a glass of water. And then come back out here and see if we can still give Reagan a chance to pass us. Reagan pit. What? He must have pit. He's not even in second. It says Biffle's in second, 1 lap down. Where's Reagan? He's in 11th. I'm about to just pull into the infield to take a nap. We're going to have the whole field a lap down. Unreal.
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go. 23. 551.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so making a note. We are not reusing. We're going back to our classic Texas. We have the trucks already qualified and ready to go for that one when we get there. And we are going to be switching out our Richmond apparently. This one hasn't been bad to us, but yeah, we ran. I can't remember the fall race at this track. It's always been good to us. Like, we've always had a good challenge here up until we started running CTS physics. So I'm trying to remember what that was the day version, and that one we caught them because of pit strategy. So I'm not really basing anything off of that one. I can't remember what happened in the night race in 07. But whatever happened in the 07 night race must have not been too bad. Otherwise I wouldn't have come back here. I would have made a note not to come back to this version. But this will be our last time at this version of Richmond. They were dinging off the pit road. Well, didn't they race a day version of Richmond? Yeah, that was because of rain. That's what we did last season. Never mind. But I don't think that was the race. Maybe I'm thinking of 09. Yeah, because the cutoff race is always on a Saturday night race. Ugh, we got 14 to go at the line. Thought we were a little bit farther than that. Thankfully, these Richmond races, they go by pretty quick. So you won't have to endure too much boringness. Is that a word? $13 to go. Let's go ahead and give a rundown on the field while we're at it. 1 lap down. In second, we have Greg Biffle, then Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart just got passed by Ryan Newman, so Ryan Newman is now 5th. Tony Stewart is 6th. Casey Mears, Elliott Sadler, Jimmy Johnson, Travis Quapple are your top 10. Quapple's probably going to creep up. Oh my god, Quapple's going to probably be like 3rd in points. He might be 2nd in points. Wow. Clint Boyer, David Reagan, Martin Truex Jr., David Ruderman, Regan Smith, Juan Montoya, Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, and Michael Waltrip, and then Carl Edwards is 10th, or is, excuse me, 11th through 20th. Montoya, Kurt Busch, and Bobby Labonte and Michael Waltrip are all 2 laps down. Carl Edwards is 3. Then we have Vickers, McDowell, Kenseth, Hornish, Carpanier. They're 3 laps down. 26 is JJ Yaley, which he's now 4 laps. We're going to just make the wrong Allmendinger. We had the time. So Paul Menard, he's 27th, 4 laps down. Junior 6 laps down. Sterling Marlin's 8 laps down. Allmendinger's now 13 laps down. And then that's where you get into all the DNFs. So there's only 30 cars on the track. We don't like to win like blowout races, but I guess you take them where you can get them. Truthfully, was not expecting this. Just fly by Michael on the backstretch.
Outside.
He's damaged pretty good on the front end, it looked like.
Clear.
We are definitely going to put a pretty sizable gap on the field in the points too. We came in here with only a 6-point lead. We're probably going to leave with at least, I'd say, 100. Yeah, about 130, give or take, I think. I'm pretty sure we have to be in the running for most laps led, so that gives us that extra bonus points. You can go up a little bit there, Patrick. Paul, give me the room. Thank you. Rudiman, don't even try it. McDowell, you're cool. Pass you on the front stretch. Kenseth, sorry.
5 laps left. Stay low. 23. 153. Clear.
Regan, you're making me hungry. You'll get a win one of these days.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Wow, we're a little bit tight there. It's the first complaint I guess I could say I've had in a while. Oh, Sterling. Sterling, I'm gonna go all the way down here, okay?
Stay low. Still out there.
Anybody says anything in the comments.
Clear.
That was a terrible angle for me to take that turn. Nah, we're gonna comment. Nope. I'm guessing going with the theme with Regan's car about him making me hungry. I guess we took a gamble on passing Marlin.
Clear right there. 2 to go. 23. 2. 9. 4.
Oh boy. 2 to go. Alright, so this will be the white flag we're coming up to. Thank God. I know I should be excited, but it's just been frustrating. But we get a win, so, you know, it is what it is.
You got him, buddy.
Just wish it was a more competitive race, that's all.
23. 116.
So, we're on the white flag.
Outside. Clear all around. All clear.
And we come off turn 4, we'll snag victory number 3 of the 2008 season. Pretty handily there, I must say. But, yeah, it's been a long time since I've beaten the field by a lap, I feel like, in the Cup Series anyway. But we'll take the win. Biffle, Harvick, Hamlin, Stewart, Newman, Reagan, Clint Boyer, Travis Quapple, Casey Mears are your top 10. We'll load it up, and we'll get ready to go to Darlington for the Nationwide Series. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all the, likes, comments, subscriptions, all that. And yeah, hope to see y'all in Darlington for the NASCAR Nationwide Series very soon. Have a good one.
Good job, Jason. Good job.